purpose is something that we forage, that we search, that we secure for our own personal selves. And it's part of the bedrock of our identity, and that determines how we move in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's the first P of the 8 P's of male masculinity.
No. And I see where you're coming from with that, which makes total sense, which I feel is covered in the first level for me of purpose, which is God. Like once you find your purpose in God, so really in order to find your purpose in God as well, you need to know your talents. You need to understand who you are and know your talents, and then know how you're going to give that, or quote unquote attack the world with it.
Right.
So finding purpose is somewhat simple. It's really executing the purpose that's tough. But for me, you want to please God, period. How are you going to do that? And you please God by being the best self. You please God by being the man that you need to be for your family, and then giving back.
And sometimes we have to go through different stages to get to where we realize who we are, to become aware, to become open and aware. A baby goes through conception, right? Then they're incubated in the mother's womb, and then they're birthed into the world. And that's when awareness comes. And that 3-part system, it replicates itself in life, and so I see us come out, we grow as young people, and we develop our social and self-awareness in those years of formation, adolescence, come into young adulthood, and then we enter into the world. We come into the world and we start to see how the world responds to us, how people react to us in the world. And at a certain point, that interaction, it forms who we are. It forms how we walk. Let's think. Someone who, like we talked about, who's a basketball player, 6'6", let's say it's the average, 6'4", the average height or something like that. But they know that because of their standing or stature, physical stature, there's a way that the world responds to them. We start to get an awareness of who we are, and it's my thinking that we need the experience of getting feedback to know who we are, to form our purpose.